Hello, everyone. I'm Katie McManus, business strategist and leadership coach. Happy Thursday. We are almost to the end of the week. I don't know about you. I completely overloaded myself this week. And I'm loving every minute of it, but I'm also feeling a little bit of overwhelm. And I'm noticing when I feel a little bit of overwhelm, I come to doing a live. It's like a pressure release for all the things that are going on in my brain. And hi, whoever's watching. So as you know, I do this through Streamyard if you watched before. And I love these to be interactive. However, Streamyard is a technology, which means that it makes life easier and it also fails sometimes. Oh, hi, Rick. I'm actually going to be promoting your event tomorrow that I'm part of. I'm very excited. Stay tuned. But the downside about StreamYard is sometimes the comments don't come through from everywhere. So stick with me. If I'm not responding to your comment by seeing it, it just means I'm not seeing it. It's not you. I'm not mad. It's just the technology we're working with. So welcome. I wanted to talk about impulsivity in business. And those of you who are impulsive, you know who you are. Yes, Rick, it is our event. Actually, I should just talk about that right away. So tomorrow I'm going to be part of Rick Tamlin's event, The Bigger Game. And it's literally 20 of us delivering this live stream workshop on his Rick, do you mind putting in the link, since you're watching? Do you mind putting in the link to the Facebook profile page that it's going to be streamed out on? Because guys, I can tell you, I have 2 sections in this, and they are going to be brilliant. You are going to laugh. You're going to cry. It is going to move you. It's going to inspire you. There's going to be a lot of emotions going on. Also, some awesome wardrobe changes. All right, just throwing out there. Rick, okay, yeah, Rick's gonna be putting it in the chat, so just notice the chat. Rick Tamlin, it's he's gonna be our what is it called? Our maitre, not a maitre d', but our master, whatever, master of ceremonies. Very excited for that. But anyway, I don't know if you've noticed this, if you follow me at all, if you read any of my stuff, I sign on for a lot of shit. Okay, Rick, host, that is the word. Thank you. It's been a long day. I'm losing words left, right, and center. I'm not even drinking these days. Like, it's pretty bad. Like, I wish I had an excuse to be losing words, but I just don't. It's just, I don't know, they're just gone. Maybe it's me getting into my ripe old age in my 30s. Anyway, but I was thinking about this impulsivity in business, and I was thinking of, in what ways does it serve me, and in what ways does it get in my way? And I was thinking of all the cool ways that it actually serves me. I'm super impulsive. I sign on for things. I commit to like long stretches of doing something every single day because I either go big or go home. Amy, they're replaced by big ideas. I love that reframe. Yes, I'm losing words, but I'm getting big ideas. Thank you. I love that. I'm going to roll with that. So I get to try things on like an expedited schedule. For instance, in December, I did live every single day except for maybe 2 days. This month, I'm doing 30 days of Clubhouse. It's 8:30 in the evening, by the way. I still have not done my Clubhouse. If you want to host an impromptu room after I finish this live, ping me, direct message me, or say something in the comments, seriously, because I need to get in there today, and I don't want to moderate a room by myself because it's not the most successful way. But you see, this is also the dark underbelly of being impulsive, is you sign on for stuff and you don't do a lot of the planning that is required to actually see these things through. Which also makes you a great improviser. It makes you able to feel the pressure of time and realize, okay, cool, I have to get this done by today. Who wants to do it? So you make those last minute asks. And being impulsive, there's this dark underbelly that I've noticed that I hold myself to the standard that I have to get every single thing I sign up for done. And in reality, that has never been the case. That has never worked for me. I think this is why I was so bad in school, because I would sign up for so much stuff, and then I would just stick with the things that I liked. and, like not get a good grade in the classes that I didn't like. And realizing this about myself gives me a lot more compassion for myself. Amy, you need a team or support. I am working on putting that team together, girl. I swear to God, I have a brilliant VA who is a copy editor. I'm bringing on another VA who is going to be doing a lot of my event outreach for me. Honestly, this year, I'm thinking by August, September, I'm probably going to have to bring someone on full-time to support me. But yeah, no, I agree with you. We all need some support. Amy, okay, cool. Let's talk. Let's let's connect offline. And then if you can be a support to me, I would love that. Rick, Impulsive helps us become better improvisers. Love that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, you become an improviser. It's just, you've committed to doing this thing. And if you're like me, I very openly, publicly commit to stuff. And I say, this is what I'm doing. And then I have to follow through, because what if you all are disappointed in me? Yeah, commitment is a huge thing. And here's where, here's the context I want you to play with. If you're like me and you're you're not looking for a job. Okay, cool. Well, let's still talk. I would love to hear your ideas, because you seem like you have a lot of them. So here's a context I want you to start playing with, is that there's the way of being where you plan everything out meticulously and you schedule it and you prepare for it and all that stuff. And that's wonderful. And that's one way of being. But if you've never been that way, don't hold yourself to the standard of being that way. If you've been an impulsive human throughout your life, maybe that is just your way. Maybe there's no failure in that. Maybe when you drop the ball on something, it's because you've tried it enough to realize this isn't going to work for me. And actually, the fact that you're trying things at that warp speed means that you're getting to solutions that work best for you faster and faster and faster and faster. It also means that, you have a lot of stuff to talk about all the time. It actually, at one point, people didn't believe me when I told them everything I had going on. I think when I was 25, I was doing like 7 different jobs in 4 different industries. And everyone just thought I was out of, just a liar, because I had so much stuff that I was doing. But it made me very interesting at parties. I'll tell you that. Yeah. So the other dark underbelly here is that it's really easy to get overexcited about a new shiny object syndrome, anyone. It's really easy to get excited about it. And then you actually end up dropping the bigger, higher priority, more aligned to your values things that have just become like everyday kind of boring. An example of this is, say you post every single day on LinkedIn, and you posting every single day on LinkedIn, it does so many things. It builds awareness for your brand. It helps you connect with people. It brings in inquiries for clients. It does a ton of stuff. But then something new and shiny comes along, maybe TikTok, maybe Clubhouse. And then you kind of drop that first ball and you take on this new thing. It's shiny and it's fun, but it's not systematized in the same way. Oh, thank you for putting that in the chat, Rick. Appreciate that. Okay, thanks, Amy. So anyway, so you walk away from the systematized thing for the new shiny thing, but it isn't systematized. And then your business structure actually changes. Because say you had a really solid incoming inquiry client stream coming from LinkedIn, and then you switch to something else, and it's just like, oh, cool. It takes a little while for it to become systematized and for it to become regular. And really for you to figure out how that algorithm works, what kind of content resonates with that audience, so on and so forth. Kevin, yes, I've been seeing you on TikTok. I've been seeing you on Instagram. Rick, thank you. Rick, tomorrow's going to be fun. You are going to be blown away. I swear to God, it's going to be a lot of fun. But here's the thing. If you're impulsive, it's so important to hold yourself to the stuff that is tried and true and have that be a non-negotiable every single day. Have your tried and true stuff as a non-negotiable every day. Don't fuck with that. Okay? And also build in time to your schedule, where you can do exciting things. And also give yourself a limit. I fail at this all the time, by the way. I'm preaching this like I know, but I know because I don't do it. I recently, I've signed up for a virtual speaking tour, which, by the way, if you know anyone who has an event coming up in the next 4 months, 4 months to a year, please connect me with them, or please tell me about the event, because I'm looking for places to speak. I want to speak on one virtual stage per week going forward. Okay. That is a tall ask. I really want to take this on. That's a huge project. So I just signed on for that. I've also signed on to write a book. I've also signed on for a podcast. And all of this has to come from me. It's not like I have other people doing this stuff for me. This and then Clubhouse and then LinkedIn. Whew, that's just a lot of stuff. And I have to remind myself. Oh, Kevin, your captions are censored. How do you do that? I don't do that. I think LinkedIn does that to me. They've learned that I have a potty mouth, and they bleep me out. So yeah, so I can swear all I want, and it won't show up in captions. I actually wouldn't be surprised if they started actually like beeping me out in the future. I mean, I don't swear that much. I swear more than most people on the platform. I get it. David, Katie, you're covering like all my demons tonight. Oh gosh. I sensed that my fellow ADDers would perk up at this topic. Yeah. So, I mean, here's the thing about being impulsive is you don't regret much. You don't regret much because you're impulsive. You see something you want and you just go after it. Okay. There's a fearlessness that goes along with impulsivity. And so many people admire that in us. My best friend, she's like, yeah, if you don't like your life, you just change it. But also, I can't tell you how many times I've just taken a perfectly fine life. Didn't work for me. Like all the particles didn't quite work for me. And I just threw it out. I just threw it out. I moved, I changed jobs, changed relationships, whatever. I've done that a bunch of times in my life. And of course, a lot of it goes to being younger and, not knowing a lot of stuff about life. But there's a staying power that's kind of missing in us impulsive folks. There's a staying power of, I'm going to stick it through like the parts that are kind of gross. So here's the dark underbelly. And I'm getting squeamish even talking about this because I don't want to admit this about myself, is that we like to move on when things get uncomfortable. We don't like sticking with like this drudgery part of this process. But that's part of getting things done. That's part of having huge success. It's not just the fail fast, constantly try this new thing. It's trying the new thing, having a little success, trying it more success, boom, failure. And not taking that failure and be like, okay, cool, that's proof that this doesn't work. If you're an impulsive business owner, you will save so much money and time and energy if you lean further into those uncomfortable moments, those uncomfortable portions of doing the work. And I say this, and I'm just thinking of all the uncomfortable moments that I have coming up in editing a book, in doing, actually going forth with this virtual speaking tour. Oh, God. There are going to be moments of mass discomfort. And here's my new commitment to myself. Here's my new impulsive commitment that I didn't even think of until this moment, is that I'm committed to seeing things through those uncomfortable moments. And I'm saying it publicly, so you guys have to hold me against it. And David, your captions just can't handle you. Damn straight. They cannot handle all of this. Yeah. And just so you know, again, I'm going live on Rick Tamlin's thing tomorrow. It's at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so it's 3 p.m. my time in Eastern Standard, because like as if you all know where I live. So 3 p.m. Eastern, it's 90 minutes. It is a live stream of the bigger game event. So if you want to start playing your bigger game, it's a group of 20 of us, and we are taking on different portions of this. I have 2 of the portions, and let me just tell you, what I have planned is going to be so much fun. I may embarrass myself like nothing else, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So if you want to tune in for that, Rick Tamlin has actually, if you scroll up in the chat, he has included the link, I think, somewhere. It has to be there somewhere. And if it isn't there, then I'll go and put it in there. See, the other thing about impulsive people is like we jump topics really fast. I think impulsivity is just a huge trait of ADD, of having ADD or ADHD. Let me see. Just catching up on the comments. Yeah, I'm all set. Okay, cool. So here's my new commitment, is to see things through the uncomfortable moments. Okay, because it's so much fun to go for this shiny object. It's so much fun to go for that new thing that sounds exciting and impressive and whatever. And what's not sexy at all is just sticking with the thing that you do every day. But it is so important if you're building a business and you want to have measurable success that continues to build on itself. You gotta stick with the unsexy stuff. It is just the thing that's going to make the biggest difference in your business and in your life. Oh my God. I mean, imagine you're an impulsive person and you just go through your house wanting to renovate every single room. An impulsive person starts renovations, gets most of the way through, does the painting, maybe does something like crown molding, but doesn't actually complete the project. They move on to something else. And then all of a sudden you're just surrounded by chaos because you haven't completed all of the projects. Kevin, I like the balance message here. New impulsive stretch activity versus old tried and true basic stuff. Yeah, well, and here's the thing, like someone who is really good at planning and, meticulously sets themselves up for the next step and the next step, their stretch is to actually stop doing that. Stop doing that, be more impulsive. Stop doing that, stop waiting to be perfectly ready and just sign up for something and fucking do it already. Okay, that is the stretch there. But for someone who's impulsive, who's used to trying all the new things and has grabbitis, the stretch is to lean into kind of the boring stuff, the boring repeat, tasks. It's a different way of being. It's a different leadership modality. If you're a leadership of your own life and your business, it's just a different modality to be in. And here's something that will serve everyone is whatever your range is. If your range is currently just being impulsive, you want to broaden that range. If your range is just being like a planner and a doer, you do everything that you say, blah, 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 or, you know what I mean? You do everything that you say to yourself that you're going to commit to do. You want to broaden that range, very much like actors, who are in comedy, but they want to have staying power in their career. So they try to broaden their range to include some drama, to include some horror. It's really important. One of the things that in coach training they had us do, this is a really fun exercise, is once you've learned all of the, and I don't know if I'm supposed to share this. I think I can. I think it's pretty common knowledge. Oh well, I'll just get in trouble. So you learn all the coaching tools and tricks and ways of doing, and they have you just coach as if you're this other character. So you could be like a bullfighter, you could be a pole dancer, and as you're like acting out pole dancing or bullfighting, you have to coach someone in front of you, or you're a puppy. And it sounds absolutely ridiculous. It is, but it's all improv and it's just so much fun. But it's meant to show you that you can you can provide value even if you're outside of your comfort zone. You can provide value even if you're being completely different one day. It's just all about broadening your range. So I have a new topic. Like this is no longer about impulsivity. This is about broadening your range. Damn it. Now I have to retitle it. I don't know if I can do that. Anyway, yeah, I think that's all I've got tonight. That was 20 minutes. Wow. Time flies when you're having fun. Anyway, so tomorrow, if you are free in the afternoon, 3 p.m. to 4:30, the bigger game with Rick Tamlin. I'm going to pop that link to his profile because it's going to be streaming only through his Facebook. It's not going to be coming through my normal, places on LinkedIn and YouTube and all that stuff. Only on the Facebook. It's going to be a lot of fun. There are wardrobe changes that I have planned. I have 2 different partners who are both like amazing, beautiful women who I'm just so excited to be partnering with. And we're going to be talking all about how to start taking on your bigger game. So tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard, I hope to see you there. Otherwise, also tomorrow is my Being Brave call at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And for those of you who are coming, I have to warn you, I have a cholesterol blood test at 1 p.m. tomorrow, so I'm not going to have any coffee in my system when I talk to you. So this is going to be a whole new experience of Katie McManus because you guys have never seen me without any caffeine in my system. So I wish you good luck tomorrow. But if you want to come to the Being Brave call, once I'm done, I'm going to pop that in the comments. So you have that link to register as well. And it's every Friday. So if you don't want to come tomorrow because you've just heard that I'm not going to have caffeine in my system, I understand. It's every Friday. You can come to a future iteration. Anyway, I'm Katie McManus. That's all I have for this evening. For those of you who are impulsive, slow it on down. For those of you who are not impulsive at all, do something crazy. Come on, just broaden your range. That is my challenge to you right now. Anyway, I love you all. I hope you have a great evening and have a very happy end to the week. And hopefully I'll see you all soon. Okay, bye.